welcome back to the channel. Back to some Vanquish stuff. Yep, I put Portals on an Optic. So it is possible, and it's completely out of the Vanquish catalog. So you could keep it pure Vanquish. Yeah, so let's get started on this. So I pulled out the stock H10 axles, which are fine, straight axles. But I wanted a portal. Just wanted to see if it could be done. And on Trucks of Freedom, I got a set of aluminum housings for F10s, and I got a VRD carbon kit. So I stole everything out of the carbon kit because I already have a carbon. Stole the parts out of the carbon kit, built up a set of axles, and got everything to work on here. So it turned out really well. It did push the wheelbase to 13.5 inches. So it is a little longer, definitely a little taller. I did move the shocks down to the link brackets on the bottom. As you can see down here, I moved them down because it really kind of wants a 80 mil or shorter shock than the Optic offers, but I didn't have any around, so I cheated that one. Let's see if I can get some light down in here. So servo fits, everything flexes well. It's pretty good. The major change was the front lengths. So I pushed the lowers out to 150 millimeters, which gives me some gap on here. I'll probably just put some spacers in, or see if I can find a longer length to get me there. The uppers are the stock VRD rear uppers at 132 millimeters, and it gives me good distance. Drive shaft, I'm probably at the end of the functional sliding part of the drive shaft, so I'll probably put spacers inside or put a longer section on the front of the front shaft to kind of get my bearings about me, get a little more support in there. Rear drive shaft worked out really well. That's all stock fitment. The links are the same lengths, so no changes there. Stock drive shaft has enough slip in it to be fully functional. It's not tight. It still has a little bit of movement at full compression. So worked out really well. I was really pleased with the simplicity of it. There's another shot from straight down where the servo's at. No binding, no nothing. Low profile servo, still well above the axle tubes, so no clearance there. I'd say driving impression, it's definitely slower, but I think I have a way around that with either using some overdrive gears, which I have, overdrive gears in the pumpkins, but I think I want to do it in a transmission. I think I'm going to run the VRD transmission kit. I got to build that up yet and put that in, and I think it'll work. The steering servo mount is from the Stubby kit for the VRD, which puts the servo in that correct position. The reason I had to lengthen the front was to get the clearance between the servo and the transmission, and it clears everything now at that wheelbase. So I think it's pretty good. It's a pretty good option, and it does stay in the Vanquish catalog. So maybe Portal overdrive gears front and rear would get my gearing back in shape, and get a little speed back in it that this platform really deserves. But I'm going to start with the transmission, and it might just be the spur gears, a different count for the portals versus the straight axles. So that's where we're at. This is a pretty simple, quick video, and if you missed it, 150 mil on the lowers, 132 on the uppers, and a set of F10 portals, and you're golden. You can have a portal H10 Optic out of the Vanquish catalog. So pretty cool. And I want to get on to doing some more stuff. Oh, I did have to pull the bump stops off for the front end. So the bump stops did get deleted. I forgot about that. They're, yeah, here's my extra parts. My upper links and my bump stops. So not too shabby for part swapping. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon.